Hey everyone, Kurt Riley here. Let's talk about how do I call REST APIs here at IBM. I can use curl from the command line of my MacBook, or I can use VS Code Thunder Client. So we're going to look at this. First thing I have to do is I have to set up a client ID and secret, so the credentials client grant, right? So I already have one set up. But I'm going to go in here and just kind of walk you through setting all the permissions. Here's where I'll get my client ID and secret once it's all saved. And I'm going real fast through this, so you don't have to wait. I'll just give it a quick name. In this case, I'm using curl, so I'll call it my curl client. So hit create. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit edit, and you'll see the client ID and secret in here under API credentials. That's what you'll need, the secret and the ID to make your curl. So we're going to jump over to a terminal window here on my MacBook. So where is that window? One second. Let's bring it over here. So I've already set up some stuff. I have, hold on a second. That's at the bottom. Let's clear this out and move it to the top just to make it easier. All right, so we'll cat this file where I've kind of just been storing some stuff. So I've got my tenant ID and my tenant URL, environmental variable. I've got client secret, client ID. I know they're mixed up, but you need those both. And then this is the bash command. You actually need to go and get Homebrew. It's like an installer. And with Homebrew, you need to get JQ. It's like a parser for JSON responses. Otherwise, it's going to be a garbled mess. So I'll go ahead and get that. I've already done all these steps. They work perfectly. I've tried them out. So just curl this command, and then you'll get an access token. And then you just take your access token and you put it into, I'll have to clear that out. You'll have to put that into your curl postman call. And then in this case, you'll get, those are back ticks up there, by the way, for the access token. But yeah, you just run this curl command, and I'm going to copy and give you an example. So it'll get me an access token here. And there's my access token. And then I can use that access token to do the curl command right here. I'm just going to get events. Not there, that's the one I just ran, but yeah, that's where you parsed it with the JQ minus R on that. That's the parser that parses out the JSON response otherwise in multiple lines. Otherwise, it's one giant line. So I'll echo that access token. You'll see that it stored that variable, and it works just fine. So that last command up here, so we've got curl minus X. We do a get on the tenant URL for events. So I'll just go back because I've ran it many times, and we'll just run it. And we'll parse it with JQ. You'll see we'll parse it right there. Got the access token, and it's going to make a get request to that, and boom, it parses it. Makes it look beautiful. So, really easy if you want to use curl from the command line and you're not really sure and you're on a MacBook, or Linux. You can do it same on Linux, but, pretty simple. But if you go to the IBM application store, in my case Mac store, and you search for Visual Code, you'll see that it's available. And you can see I've already downloaded it. But you can download it and use it. It's legal here, I guess, or not against policy. Then you want to come in and install the extension Thundercat. I've already installed it here, but if you type in Thundercat, it'll come up. You click on it, go through the install process of the extension, and boom, you're ready to go. And then you just click on the little lightning bolt and hit new request, and you're all set up and ready to begin using API calls. So that's it. Quick and dirty. Thank you. Hope this was helpful.